Hi Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. This is Dane, and I am going to be doing your February 21st to the 28th, 2019 reading for you. Now, I ask that you guys give this video a thumbs up. Also, make sure to subscribe to my channel. This is the way you let YouTube know you're appreciating the content that I'm putting out, and also you help this channel grow from the small little channel that it is to something big and something beautiful. So thank you guys so much for your support. Whether you are new or old to this channel, you guys are absolutely amazing. If you would like to book a private reading with me or donate to my channel, all that information will be in the description box below. So let's see, Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant, what February 21st to the 28th, 2019 has in store for you. Taurus, February 21st to the 28th, 2019. 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 Taurus, show me clearly, show me clearly. February 21st to the 28th, 2019. Taurus, February 21st to the 28th, 2019. Taurus, February 21st to the 28th, 2019. Taurus, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Fantastic. Okay. You have the Emperor card here. This can represent an Aries, a fire sign here, with the Knight of Wands, an Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius. I'm leaning towards an Aries. This could also be somebody very authoritative in your life, helping you move forward, right? Well, it could be helping you, it could be hindering you. I'm going to see, because I only have two cards. The Seven of Swords, right? Moving away from a place you thought you would love, needing to leave things behind. Oh, trickery. Okay. Things are changing. Needing patience. A repeat of the number 7. So really using your mind and your intellect. Yeah, you have a gift from God, Source, Spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, with the Ace of Swords, cutting through doubts and fears, knowing what it is that you desire. There's Scorpio energy here. So, oh, that's interesting. It's also closing a door. But the Scorpio energy is saying here that you're kind of pulling back. And during this time, these 8 days, people might say, oh my gosh, you know, Taurus, you're being a little bit secretive, or, you know, you're not engaging like you usually do. Well, you're taking everything in. And you're seeing that something isn't right there. And you're moving forward in victory. Victory, success, prosperity. Yeah. All right, give me a moment. Yeah, okay. When I say okay, I'm listening to Spirit, so don't mind me. We're starting off with the Emperor card. Now, this, of course, can represent an Aries, but it's also showing somebody of authority. Now, this could be a boss, this could be a partner, this could be, you know, just somebody that you know who gives off that air of authority. Just, you know, I know what I'm doing, don't worry, I have it all set up. And there's just this sense of trickery around this person here, around this Aries or this fire sign energy. So just be aware. I actually don't see it as something very bad, but I see it as something that shifts the way that you're looking at things, Taurus. And you're sitting there and you're saying, you know what? No more. I'm actually this Emperor because I'm done with this trickery. I'm embracing my prosperity because I'm done with the nonsense. And this is almost a reclaiming of power. Actually, that's exactly what this reading is, a reclaiming of power. So you are moving forward with your power at your center, knowing what it is that you want, knowing where it is that you're going, embracing what it is that you desire, and you're just saying no more. No more nonsense, no more, you know, being taken in by people. Because there's a sense of people taking advantage of your good nature, taking advantage of where it is that you want to be. Now, for some of you, this is a warning against a fire sign and Aries here. So just be aware, because the positive side of an Aries, you know, with the Emperor card, you know, the wisdom of Solomon, moving them forward, being wise and benevolent and passionate about what you're doing. The negative side is being egotistical and self-centered, like Nero, who plays his fiddle as Rome burns. So both of them are people of power. So this is always showing a person who has great power to their personality, to themselves. It's just whether they're harnessing it in the right way. So this is also saying here, and I know I will get off this in just a moment, this is also saying here, do not be swayed by other people. All right, Taurus? Because other people are going to try and say, oh my gosh, I have your best interest at heart. Oh my gosh, everything is going beautifully. I'm so happy for you. I'm so this, I'm so that. I just want the best for you. But they really don't. And you're actually going to be able to see through their nonsense. The Knight of Wands, you're moving forward in passion, moving forward in creativity. Again, there is a fire sign energy around you, a Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius. But this is your passion. This is your beauty moving you forward. And you have your armor on because, again, you're done with this. You're done with this nonsense. You're done with this malarkey. You're done. There's just, yeah, it's almost a shout like, I'm done. I'm done. And then things start to change. And as things change, you step back and you're like, whoa, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Am I ready for this? Can I handle this? You have your armor on. You're good. You're moving forward in passion and in creativity. With the Seven of Swords, you're leaving behind something that is no longer relevant for you. And the angels are right there with you, helping you move forward. Patience, patience, patience is something that is huge for these 8 days. And I know that's not what you want to hear at all. You don't want to be like, oh, okay, Dane said to be patient. No, you want to be a person of action, especially when you see this here, when you see the Three of Cups. Because for me, the Three of Cups is always a sense of being betrayed by somebody, somebody you trusted. I don't know. That's just how I see it. That's how I've always seen it. So there is a sense here with the Seven of Pentacles of being patient. And you're actually using that patience in this moment. You're using that patience because you're saying, you know what? You would love to get, just rip-roaring mad at them. Just so angry. And be like, no, you know what? I'm done with you. This is over. I can't believe it. But your patience here is telling you to make sure that you have everything all set up. And that you're moving in the direction that you want to move. Because when you do, this person here is going to be blown away. This person here is going to be like, but I thought you were, doing this. I thought you were doing that. No, you're doing your thing, Taurus. And you're doing so knowing your mind, having this gift being given to you from the divine, from the universe. And I'm actually seeing this as that sword that the angels are carrying for you. So it's going to be given to you when you're ready for it. Right now, not quite ready for it. But you will be very, very soon. There is a Scorpio energy about you. You're closing that door. You're saying, no more. I'm done. This is over. You're connecting with the spiritual realm and you're moving forward. But it can also be the Scorpio energy that's helping you see things clearly and moving you forward in victory. Your first card is the Emperor. And I know I've talked about this a lot, but you are draped in passion. Now, this is also saying here, because we have the Three of Cups right there, to be kind of a bit wary of a fire sign, an Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius. I'm going towards an Aries here because I do see you embracing your passion to move forward. So be a bit careful of an Aries or just somebody who gives out information and is very authoritative, but really has nothing to back it up, okay? This is saying here that you're moving forward in your power. You're moving forward in your perseverance. You are embracing your wisdom. And this is also saying to be... Okay, so what Spirit is telling me to tell you is to be very centered in the words that you speak and in your promises, because that is going to be astoundingly important. Your prosperity, your understanding, the way that you're looking at things, that is going to lead you forward to where it is that you want to be, to what it is that you want to embrace within your life. Because when I speak of Solomon, always the parable of him threatening to cut the baby in half in the Bible comes up into my mind, comes right into my mind. And that's how he finds out who the child's real mother is. But the reason why he finds that out is because the woman knows that he would cut that baby in half, which is absolutely disturbing if you think about it. So it's having that type of follow-through. And I don't mean to cut children in half. That's just an allegory. That's just, a story. It's to say that you will follow through on your word. So in these 8 days, really, really, really pay attention, Taurus, to what you're saying, what you're doing, because you are twice crowned with the torque around your neck and the crown upon your head. Because torques in Celtic times, that's what kings wore. They didn't wear the crowns. So you're moving forward in blessings. You're moving forward in prosperity. There's an air of authority to you. Be mindful of authority figures around you. Some might be wanting to lead you astray, okay, if we look at this as the flip side. But here, you are embracing your prosperity, you're embracing your majesty, and you're moving forward in your abundance. Then you have the Three of Cups. For me, this is betrayal. This is somebody who you're close to, somebody who you trust, and it doesn't have to be that you are, best friends with them, but it's somebody that you wouldn't think would hurting you, or trying to get the better of you, or giving you bad advice because they know that if you take that advice, they'll wind up being better off. So this is you moving forward, knowing and being aware that in these 8 days, kind of embrace that saying, trust everybody but brand your cattle. Know that there are going to be people around you, and this doesn't have to be one person. This could be many people around you. And I know that's not what you want to hear, but it can be people around you who say one thing and then want the other. Who say they want you to succeed but really don't. Because you're embracing your prosperity, you're embracing your beauty, you're embracing where it is that you want to be. But this is also, you're going to be aware of this. So as much as this might be, for some of you, because this is a general reading, it's going to be a little bit different for each and every one of you. This is either going to be a person of authority or an Aries itself, betraying you, kind of mucking up the waters. You're going to be aware of it. And you're not going to sit back and let it happen. Because this is you reclaiming your power. That's what this, if you take one thing away from this reading, Taurus, it is that you are reclaiming your power. And you're done with this nonsense. You're done with trusting people who hurt you. You're done with believing in people who, nobody else believes in. And then wind up turning around and kind of spitting in your face because of it. This is you embracing your truth. This is you embracing your prosperity. And this is you doing so with a dignity of self, because you have here the Knight of Wands energy around you. Now this also symbolizes an Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius. That's why I said here that it doesn't have to just be an Aries who could be causing this nonsense here. It can very well be another fire sign. But this is also you having your armor on. This is you knowing where your passion lies, knowing where it is that you're heading, knowing what it is that you desire. And stepping back from the situation for a moment and saying, where is it that I want to be? Because we have X amount of heartbeats here on this earthly plane. And you don't need to waste them on people who don't care and who don't matter. Now you are moving forward in your prosperity. Now you are moving forward in your bounty. You have your armor on. Meaning that you can defend yourself, but also you're a heck of a lot stronger than people think you are. Now, this is also a warning against, a fire sign who is kind of passionately moving forward and thinking, you know what, I'm going to get to the top of where it is that I want to be, whether it be in work, whether it be in school, whether it be, just in life in general. And doesn't matter stepping on anybody's toes along the way. You're done with that. You are done with that. I mean, this could be somebody who comes in, and this could be like, I'm seeing like a PTA, a kind of really intense parent who wants you to do things differently, and who comes across being really sweet and then kind of changes it all up. It all depends. It's different for each and every one of you. Take what resonates with you and know that that is where your message lies. But for some of you, it's going to be somebody who comes in really strong. And, well, no, this is going to be a person who comes on really strong and is just way too much. Way too much. But you're moving forward in your passion. You, Taurus, are moving forward in your passion, in your creativity, and how you want to live your life here on this earthly plane. And nothing is standing in your way. Not this person, not anyone anymore. Because things are going to be changing. You have the Eight of Wands here. Change is coming in. You're looking at your majesty. You're looking at what it is that you desire. You're acting with majesty and desire to move you forward. to embrace what it is that you want, to embrace where it is that you want to be. Change is coming in. And that change is going to help you be where it is that you want to be. But you have to step back a little bit. This isn't changing all at once. This is changing slowly and steadily. One step at a time. Because things are going to be very different as these 8 days progress and as the year progresses itself. Things are going to be starting to move forward in a very different light, in a very different way, because you're leaving this behind. And this here, this sense of betrayal, this sense of hurt, this sense of trusting people, you know, who wind up doing you wrong, that's something that you've been dealing with for a really long time here, Taurus. And you're done with it because you're moving away from where you once thought you would be, what you once thought you would love. You have all your knowledge carried with you, and you're moving forward. You're leaving behind something. It's just too much. There's been too much that you have been dealing with for a count of 7. 7 days, 7 weeks, 7 months, 7 years. But this is also a time of lessons. Okay? Because you have a repeat of the number 7 here. And as you're moving away, you have to have patience with yourself. And I know have to is a strong word to use, but you do, Taurus. You have to be patient with yourself because you would want everything to change. That's why you see here with the 8 of Wands, the stags aren't moving. The stags are a sign of majesty, but they're not moving. Okay? They are seeing the wands flying and they're staying still because they're taking it all in. They know that they are changing their minds about whether to stand here, whether not to stand here, and then they'll be moving forward, but it takes patience. It takes patience and it takes understanding. So you are moving forward towards what it is that you desire. And this doesn't have to be physically moving, though for some of you it very well may be. But this is mentally changing the landscape and changing the way that you're thinking. This is saying, okay, it's time to, change things up. It's time to move forward the way that I want to. It's time to know within my mind that I was right. And that the negativity of others, the, anger of others that you were carrying with you, that's what you're letting go. That sense of other people making you feel guilty, other people making you feel as if you didn't do enough. No. Now it's time to move on and have patience because you have planted the seeds for something beautiful to come into your life, for something beautiful to grow and move you forward. But patience and decorum, okay? A sense of, dignity coming over you. Not saying that you don't live your life with dignity. What I'm saying here is just being a bit reserved as you take everything in. That's where I said here with the Scorpio card that you're going to be pulling back. You're going to be looking at things and people are going to say, oh, Taurus, you're being rather reserved. Yeah, you are being rather reserved for these 8 days. Some of you are. Some of you, you're not going to be quite as reserved. People aren't going to notice it as much. But you too are going to be stepping back and just looking at things, making sure that it's all happening the way that you want it to because you have a plan. Even if other people don't know your plan or understand your plan, Taurus, you have a plan to move you forward, to embrace what it is that you want. Now you have the Ace of Swords, the Death card, and the 6 of Wands. The Ace of Swords is God's source spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, handing you a gift of knowing your mind. Handing you a gift of understanding and clarity. Now that is actually the gift that I'm seeing here. This angel, this boy right here, he's carrying it. You're not ready for it quite yet. And I know you're going to say, no, Dane, I am ready for it. Not yet. Not yet, because right now, the way that you are moving forward, the way that you are embracing what it is that you want, you have enough on your plate. So this clarity of mind is going to come once you embrace this patience, once you embrace this understanding. So know that this is a gift that may very well come within the 8 days for you, but you might not be ready for it within those 8 days. So there's a sense here of stepping back, really embracing what it is that you want, and then moving forward in that truth, moving forward with that gift, because the angels are carrying it for you. And exactly when you are ready for it is exactly when you will be giving it. There's a sense here with the Death card of a door closing. I just see that. Absolutely. You're closing the door on an era. 13? Now, for some of you, it could literally be the number 13. a count of 13, 13 days, 13 weeks, 13 months, 13 years. It's a really long time. Goodness. Okay, for others of you, this is a time of bad luck. Because, you know, superstition, the number 13. I actually like the number 13. But it is closing the door on bad luck. Closing the door on a time of sorrow and hardship and pain. You're looking back towards the spiritual realm. And you're charging forward on this earthly plane, knowing what it is that you desire. You have to see, but not with your eyes. And I know that's really weird to say. You're seeing, but not with your eyes. You're seeing with your soul. You're seeing with yourself. You're seeing with your essence as you move forward, as you're embracing what it is that you want. Here, you are moving towards victory. You are moving towards celebration. So once this door is closed, when you accept this gift, you will be moving towards the victory, the prosperity, and the abundance that you want. And this doesn't mean that everybody's going to be celebrating you, though it would be really nice if they did, right? But this is you celebrating yourself. You seeing that you've been through a hard time. You seeing that you've overcome a lot. And you keep on moving forward in that truth and in that prosperity, letting nothing hold you back. Because here, this is your desire. This is knowing and celebrating everything that you have overcome and everything that you are. And this is also a change from looking at things and saying, okay, you know, I have to be patient. I can't move quite yet because I'm overcoming, you know, betrayals and heartbreak, and I'm moving forward in my mind to where it is that I need to be. This is all about patiently building and reclaiming, okay? This is about reclaiming your life. Here, it is about celebrating that action. Your clarifying cards is about you taking the gift from God's source spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, of knowing your mind, of knowing where it is that you stand, knowing what it is that you desire, closing the door on the past, but also having this rebirth and seeing clearly, but not just with your eyes, with your soul, with your heart, with your essence, Taurus. And then you're moving forward in blessings, in prosperity, in abundance, knowing that nothing is going to hold you back. And nothing can hold you back anymore, Taurus. So actually, it's going to go like this. You are overcoming betrayal. You are overcoming heartbreak. You are overcoming pain. You are overcoming a sense of not feeling on steady ground. This can be from a fire sign, an Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius. Again, leaning towards an Aries here. But this is also saying that you are moving past that. You are moving with your passion, with your understanding, towards what it is that you desire. You have your armor on. You know the darker side of human nature. You know that not everybody is going to celebrate you, but you are moving forward in your passion, in your creativity, in what it is that you want from your life and yourself. By doing so, you are walking away from a mindset of these people matter, a mindset of, you know, being nice to everyone, a mindset that might have had you think that you were lower than everybody else. And now you're saying no more. You're leaving something behind. This is pain. This is hurt. This is sorrow. It has to do with this betrayal that I'm seeing here. Now, it could be a very specific incident for some of you. For others of you, it's going to be a little kind of collage of things that have happened, a conglomeration, and you're letting it go. You're saying, I can't anymore. And it doesn't have to be one big thing. It's just one on top of the other, on top of the other, that built this sword. And it was too much for you to carry. It's too much for you to bear. The angels are holding a gift for you. Once you have moved on, once you have moved past this pain, you're going to be given it. Stand tall and stand firm, Taurus. You have this Aries energy to you for these 8 days. So this passion, this creativity, this fire in your belly. But it's not going to be used. Okay, so some of you, people might say, oh my gosh, you know, look at that energy around you. Or maybe they won't say it just like that. But they'll say, wow, there's something about you. There's this fire to you. You're really moving forward, really embracing what it is that you want. For others of you, it's going to be much more internal. And you're going to be sitting on your throne knowing that no one can hurt you. No one can take away the pride, the abundance that you have so rightly earned. This is also saying to be very careful about your promises and make sure that you keep your word. Because you're going to be moving forward with that sense of of honor for these 8 days. So honoring your word, honoring yourself, that's very, very, very important, Taurus, because things are changing. You're embracing majesty. You're embracing this emperor. Okay? Twice crowned. Defending what you have won through passion, through determination, through not giving up. And things are going to start to change. And you're taking in that change. And you are moving forward. But you have to step back and you have to be patient. Because the change is coming. But it's not going to happen within these 8 days. Okay? It's being built up. For some of you, it might very well happen within these 8 days that you really start moving forward and things really start to change. But for others of you, you have planted a seed and you have watered it, you have nurtured it, and now you are moving forward in the prosperity, in the abundance that you desire. But patience and dignity. Dignity for yourself, patience for yourself, as you are embracing the prosperity that you want, as you're getting one step closer, one step closer, one step closer to where it is that you want to be. God, Source, Spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, is handing you this gift of knowledge. Take it. Take it. The angels are carrying it for you right now because it's just a little bit overwhelming at the moment. And you are reclaiming so much that when you are ready for it, even though it's going to take a little bit, you are going to absolutely embrace this beauty, absolutely embrace this knowledge. And then you are going to have here this ending. An ending is happening with the death card, an ending of a cycle. It could be, for some of you, a cycle in the count of 13 days, 13 weeks, 13 months, 13 years. For others of you, it's a cycle of bad luck. It's a cycle of feeling as if no matter what you do, you never seem to get ahead. That's the cycle that's ending. You're going to be seeing with so much more than just your eyes right now. You're going to be seeing with the clarity of self. Half of you is moving towards the spirit realm. The other half of you is moving forward on this earthly plane, exactly knowing what it is that you want, exactly knowing what it is that you desire. And then you're moving forward in victory. Now, this doesn't have to be everybody seeing you and celebrating you, though for some it's going to very well be that. But for the majority, it's going to be you guys sitting there and saying, wow, look how far I've come. Look how much I have done. And look at what I'm never putting up with ever again. And that's going to be your greatest victory, Taurus. Your subconscious message is the Three of Swords, which goes right along with the Three of Cups. So, a count of 3 here, which is a divine number. But it's saying that subconsciously, you would like to give up. You're tired of this betrayal. You're tired of the hurt, of the pain, of always seeming to have to fight. And subconsciously, you would love to just stop. But you have this emperor energy around you. And you're not going to stop. You don't stop, Taurus. You reclaim your life. And you say, okay, I have to heal. I have to let myself feel the pain, feel the sorrow, feel the disappointment. I have to heal. And then as you heal, you become more and more this emperor. So this is also giving yourself permission to feel deeply. And I know that that sounds funny. You know, you have the right to feel whatever emotions you want. But so many of us, we push it down, push it down, push it down. No, don't push it down anymore. Embrace what it is that you desire. If you're sad, feel sad. Keep that passion around you. And know that things are healing. And know that you are moving forward. All right, Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. I hope this reading has resonated with you. Thank you for giving this video a thumbs up. Also, thank you for subscribing to my channel. You guys are absolutely amazing. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness, and may harmony always be with you. Bye.